are solved by pair testing?
One challenge that I would say is generating a lot of ideas in a short amount of time. And another thing is faster feedback. When two brains are thinking together, coming together and actively discussing scenarios, what happens is you're not only generating a lot of ideas on how you wanted to test, but you're also giving faster feedback as to the development that is happening. And the sooner you do with a lot of ideas, the faster feedback you're going to get and better the quality of the product.
So how do you put these pairs together? Is it just affinity, how they get along?
So in my talk, I talk about different usual pairs, and I call them, some of them unusual pairing. Some of the usual pairs that I have seen happening pretty effective, which you might be familiar with, pairing between a developer and a tester, very, very common. A tester and a different tester pairing up, and one of the Agile team member pairing up with their product owner. These are some common things that you can even see today in an Agile environment. Some of the unusual pairs that I've seen, that I kind of seed these ideas in people's mind in my session, and they can go and venture out. I'll give you an example. Pairing between an Agile team member and a stakeholder. That's kind of uncommon. I have personally paired up with the sales guy for the product that we were part of a team. And another kind of uncommon, not sure how common it is an Agile team member pairing up with an user experience person. Right? So some of these ideas I kind of put it out there, and again I talk about who is supposed to pair up with whom. It's all about the team, how they wanted to do it, right? They decide how they wanted to pair, they decide who they wanted to pair with. Every individual, every team is unique, every organization is unique. So I cannot just say, in this team you are the only ones who will be pairing up, right? The team needs to figure out what are the most valuable pairs. I kind of give them ideas as to these are all some of the options and opportunities. But I also lead them with, like it's endless. The sky is the limit. Go and find which one makes sense for you, your team, and your organization.
In your experience helping people with Agile and Scrum, what do you feel is the most common Agile fallacy out there? Misconception.
Misconception. It's Agile doesn't work for everybody. It works only for product companies. That's one of the, if you're a product development company, that's where Agile works. Rest of the places, I don't see it working. Is one of the common fallacy that I've encountered quite a bit in different forms.
And so in addition to being an Agile coach and trainer, you're also some experience being a life coach.
Yes.
Is there crossover between the two? Do you feel like Agile helps with that other coaching path?
Absolutely. So life coach, as I've just expanded my coaching, professional coaching into a whole life coach. Yes, to me, life coaching is an extension of what I'm doing currently in the professional setting. When you are coaching somebody or a team, their life doesn't just involve their career, the methodology they are using, just the framework that they are working on. It's more than that. They're an individual person. They have a personal life. Their life has, work-life balance challenges, financial challenges, career challenges, anything that you can think about, as a human being, what are all the things that revolves around you? So to me, just tackling this professional setting felt incomplete. So I went ahead and took a class, and at the end of the class, seriously, something, happened to me where I found oh my God, life coaching, the tools that I've learned today are so powerful. So I can use this for anybody, and it doesn't have to be just within my professional setting, right? It can be for anything and everything. Hence, I became a life coach, and I have my own company called Possibilities.
That's wonderful. Last question, you describe yourself as an Agile passionista. Why do you love it so much? Why do you love Agile, and why do you love your job?
Oh, great question. Thank you. So I should say discovered Agile in 2006. I've always been a people person. That's just my personality. I love working with people. I love interacting with people. Even before getting exposed to the Agile world, I always had a great relationship with all my team members. I'm not siloed in the area that I was working with. So in 2006, I was working for a company in Minneapolis, and they wanted to do Agile transformation. And we got exposed to agility at that time. When we all got our training, our boot camp training, I already have bigger eyes. My eyes was growing like bigger and bigger. Like when they were talking about the principles and like the manifesto, and oh my God, this is so powerful. Like, wow, it really is awesome. And then what happened is the team that I was working with, it was such a powerful experience for me. We worked really, really well. And it was an amazing, positive experience for me. And okay, this is my first exposure to agility, and it rocks, it works. The customers are happy. Us, the team members, are extremely happy. And that means this thing works. And ever since, after that, I had a lot of ups and downs, meaning a lot of learning opportunities. Not everything went peachy all the time, but since I had my first exposure as a very positive experience, there is never turning back, because in my mind, I know that it's deeply rooted that yes, this works and it can be amazing. And I'm so passionate about it because I want everybody who I am helping with or coaching or training, I want them to experience the same thing that I have experienced in 2006.